Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 19th to the 25th. This is for Pisces Sun and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity and to get more specific with your reading. The reason I do this is because I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, Pisces, this week, it's all about Libra season. We're going into Libra season. We're heading into fall, all right? So, September 22nd, right? That is Thursday. That's when, that is actually the official day for fall. I should know this. Yeah, all right. So, it's also the day that Libra goes into, the sun goes into Libra, and then at the end of the week, we do have that new moon in Libra. All that activity in Libra is in your eighth house, okay? Eighth house represents endings, okay? Endings, but also other people's money. So consider it shared resources, right? Whether it's commissions, bonuses, paying off debt. Listen, anything that has to do with money that is not related to your salary is what we're getting at here. So even side hustles. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading for this week, Pisces, Sun and Rising, September 19th to the 25th. Now, Pisces, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, Pisces, I love you. That's it. That's all. I love you so much. And I'm sorry, I know my I didn't have, to be honest, I didn't say this in a lot of my other readings. I'm just getting over COVID. I had COVID, and oh my goodness, I would never want even my worst enemy to go through the experience that I had. But I had actually lost my voice for a couple days. So I'm glad to be back here doing your reading. All right, so let's get started with your reading. It looks like there's some interesting stuff happening. All right, let's get started. You did get the Queen of Pentacles. This is really interesting. The Queen of Pentacles. Hey, I love it. You know, she is the richest queen. All right, she has resources to build the world that she wants. All right. What's really even more interesting is she's come up in almost everyone's readings this week. Okay, almost everyone's. I think like 10 out of 12. So that's really interesting. It's really special because a lot of people are going, but in different placements, all right? But this came up in your past, so you could have found yourself in some moments of abundance, all right? There could have been things that have happened, especially with your salary, all right? Or even just resources and just things that bring you that, wealth that you're looking for, but also big heart of world building here as well. So you could have started putting the world that you want together and could have finally found the resources to make that happen. Now, excuse me, you did get the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. Hello, that's amazing. Especially because, I have not seen a reading where the Ace of Wands falls in the heart of the spread in a really, really long time. Okay? Now, the Ace ushers in new change, new opportunities, new possibilities, a hand of spirit here. All right? Wands, all about our passions, our desires, our ideas, but also really work related too. Okay? Enterprise, career, jobs, like I said earlier, side hustles. So think about that, all that newness coming in. This is going to happen. This is in the heart of your spread. So this week, you could have already come into it, or it's something that will be happening this week where you're probably during, in the middle of the, of conversations or discussions or contract signing. Again, I've said this in a lot of my readings. Mercury is retrograde right now, so I would recommend not signing any contracts. If you can delay it, that would be best. If you have to, there may be some changes down the line, but at the end of the day, this is a wonderful card. All right. This is a wonderful card. So use that. You can see that. One other thing I'm going to point out is that the wand is You can see the green leaf sprouting. All right, it's alive. All right, no other tool in tarot is alive. All right, Pentacles, do they grow leaves? No. Swords, no. All right, the Cups, no. It's the Wands alive. So they represent fire. Think of it as a spark. All right, so that spark, turn this into this flaming inferno of passion. All right, use that. All right, use that to your advantage. But that is the hand of spirit. Also, you can see it giving you a thumbs up right there. I love that for you. Now, you did get the Nine of Pentacles in your challenge area, so I want you to, if if things are going really, really well for you, I want you to definitely spend some time thinking of others around you as well, and include them in this abundance that you may be going through, or just this, everything's just going so well in your life. But don't exclude people right now. All right, when the Nine of Pentacles comes up in the challenge area like this, especially with the spread that we have, it's almost like I don't want you to indulge too much in things that think about the balance of that is what I'm trying to say. All right, it's okay to like go out to brunch and treat everybody, and then take a day off work to go to the movies and whatever, but don't overdo it is what I'm saying. Like, just stay a little bit grounded. You did get the Six of Pentacles, all right, in your crown. Now listen, I love that for you, all right? Because it looks like you are in a place where you are looking to help others, all right? And that's really great. And I just don't see, listen, Six is the heart of the Tree of Life. Six is all about harmony. And how does that harmony come is with the balance, the understanding the difference and the balance between giving and receiving, okay? You see the man holding the scale, that's what that's meant for, all right? And so when you have that balance there, all right, it really just helps that energy flow even more smoother, all right? It's just so easy. And I love that you brought that came up in your crown, because it does show that you do think of others, all right? And you are in a place where you are wanting to help others, okay? Some of y'all Pisces may feel like you still need a little bit of assistance, or maybe just some comfort moving forward. You also got the Five of Pentacles in the root of your spread. So again, there may be some Pisces out there who feel like maybe you are the ones who need a little bit of help right now. Maybe some of y'all feel isolated. Maybe some of y'all feel abandoned a little bit, or maybe even you're focusing on your plight, all right? And we don't like that, all right? So you can see that these two people are literally outside of church, but they can't even see that they're outside of church, because they're so focused on the troubles that they're going through. So I want you to flip that mentality, and I want you to know that it's okay to reach out to other people if you need help, all right? Like the Six of Pentacles here. It's just so interesting that you get this Six of Pentacles in your crown and the Five of Pentacles in the root of your spread. This is just saying that almost like deep down inside, there's a part of you that's like calling for help, all right? But you're not actually reaching out, okay? But then in your head, there's this part of you that knows that is going to be there's that balance between giving out help and then receiving help, and that's like something that is worth the time adjusting, all right? Because it's going to help you with that situation. But that's why I think that with this Ace of Wands and the heart of your spread, a lot of that may have not come yet for some of y'all. It could be toward the end of the week when we do have that new moon in Libra. Remember, again, that new moon in Libra is in your 8th house of other people's resources, all right? Now, you also got the Devil, all right? The Devil came up in your future, all right? So what is that bad habit? What is that bad pattern? What is that vice or, even addiction that you need to drop, all right? Something may come up. And it's just really interesting because what I said earlier about, the Nine of Pentacles coming up in your challenge area. Listen, if you have come into part of your life where everything feels good and you feel that you're in a good space now and you got all this money, maybe you got a new job, maybe you got a new partner, maybe you got a wealthy partner who's taking care of everything, or and then the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread, this new opportunity coming through. The challenge with that is that sometimes that's so much abundance. Think about those movies where people find all this money, I don't know, $1 million, a bag of $1 million, in their backyard. And instead of you know, using that money to help their mom who's in the hospital, or their friend who just lost a job, or the school that just the hurricane just destroyed, and there's it needs a lot of work. They just go out and eat ice cream and go to the movies and buy diamond rings and stuff like that. That's kind of like what's the reading here is, especially with the devil in your future. So and the Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread, Nine of Pentacles here, okay, in your challenge area. And that's why I say think about others at this time, all right? Think about others, because there is that possibility that you could go a little bit overboard, all right? So, but at the same time, this is not speaking to all Pisces, all right? There are some Pisces who know, y'all know what's up, all right? I'm just saying there are some who, if you feel like you need, even if all this abundance comes through and it's still not enough, it's okay to ask for help, all right? It's okay. It's okay. Now, the devil coming in your future, listen, think about what you need to drop, all right? Think about that, again, like I said, the bad pattern, bad habit, even way of thinking, even if it's an addiction, all right? An addiction, sure, the first thing that comes to mind, drugs and alcohol, but addiction goes beyond that, okay? Addiction is, maybe a certain way that we speak to people that we're addicted to, that it's just how things have been for a long time, but we don't understand that it's harmful the way that we speak to others. Or maybe it's the fact that we are binging Netflix all day and not being productive, not getting anything done. Those are, forms of addiction. So just know, yeah, listen, you got the Empress, okay? So identify the thing that is not serving you well, all right? And say, listen, Pisces, y'all are the most psychic of the sign. Y'all are the most intuitive. You would probably know right away what it is, okay? The thing that's not serving you well, all right? Once you kick that, all right? Because these two people are chained. But the chains are loose. They can leave whenever they want. And the reason why it's so hard is because, these are vices, right? The things that it's like, I love dark chocolate and I have to, and candy and ice cream, all of that, but I have to restrain myself. But listen, this is just saying at some point in the future, you may have to confront this, or there may be something new that comes up and you're going to have to say no because it's going to take you down this dark path, all right? Consider it a test, because look at what's waiting when you say no, when you get rid of this thing that does not serve you well. You have the Empress, you have full abundance, all right? Ruled by Venus. Look, the symbol of Venus all over this card. Listen, Venus is a planet of love and money and all those things that we desire, and this is just a wonderful card, okay? And so let's go ahead and get to your stuff. Now, Pisces, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And if you're a subscriber, I love you. All right. Yeah. All right. So I love that you got the Page of Cups here. Okay. This is really great. This is very Pisces energy, in fact. All right. Now, he is a little dreamer. All right. You can see the fish poking his head out of the cup. You know, who else talks to a fish poking its head out of a cup? You do, Pisces, you do. And of course, we know that the fish, you know, this is Pisces written all over it. This is, you know, at the end of the day, you do want this new beginning. It looks like you do want this new, especially with love. Getting a message, a lot of Pisces want this new relationship to come through, or a relationship to come through, or even this new relationship to work out. And that's really good. All you have to do right now at this point is follow your bliss, okay? Just follow your bliss. Listen, and you know, everything will work out the way it does. Just remember, get rid of that little devil. Now, 10 of Wands, all right? Came up in your external factors area. I want you to know things will come to an end. All that hard work that and effort that you've been, holy cow, like all the hard work, effort, blood, sweat, tears. Listen, this came in your external factors area. 10 is the end of the suit, so this is coming to an end soon. You're gonna lay these wands down very soon, okay? And I love that. All right, this is anything that was just really draining for you, all right, backbreaking for you. Listen, not, I mean, like, sure, he's carrying 10 wands, but think about it. Think about wands. And have you ever tried carrying 10 bamboos? Right? Like, they're heavy. He's been carrying these for a while. So, this is great news that this is coming to an end. It's going to release all that burden. And there you go. You got another 6. All right. You got the 6 of Cups. Comfort, security, the biggest house in tarot. All right. And it just, so much warmth here. All right. So much warmth in your external factors area. So this is really great. This is like the progression is really beautiful. All right. Just remember, whatever this bad behavior, pattern, vice, addiction is, do what you can to just, right? Because then all that abundance comes through. All that hard work is over. And you have all that comfort, joy, security, everything just falls into place. You got the Hierophant, so it looks like you are looking for a little bit of wisdom right now, deeper wisdom. You are looking for a little bit more structure in your life. Hey, look, Knight of Pentacles, final outcome. So in the end, it's so interesting. Your spread is so interesting this week, but I definitely have got like way over was 17 minutes now. Okay. But just real quickly, the Knight of Pentacles, this is all about long-term commitment. This is someone, you know, the Knights are really fiery, but this is the only Knight where the horse isn't going anywhere. It's just standing there. All the other horses are charging forward, or they're at least moving, but this is just showing long-term commitment, all right? You having that patience for the goodness, right? And it's almost like that seed being planted, right? And then sowing those seeds and just being there, watching the progress of it, you know, reaping the rewards, wanting all of that. I love this for you. I love that this is in your final outcome because it's such a positive card. And it's, you know, a card that shows your testament to what you really care about and that joy. And listen, again, remember Ace of Wands in the heart of your spread. I love this reading, okay? You know what to do, but again, good progression here. I love it. Pisces, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week.